me share something with you which I believe is really profound, because it came from the dream. In the dream I only got the piece of it, but the memory came back from this lifetime, because I had this conversation real life. So imagine my grandma, who went through the World War II, lived in this neighborhood where there were a lot of people who went through World War II as well. And one of the neighbors, he kind of felt that I was about to leave the country. I was 18 years old at the time, and I didn't even know whether I'll leave Ukraine. It was just so tricky. But he wanted to tell me this story, something he experienced during the war, and I want to share this with you. It has to do with evil, about evil energy. And he told me that so I'll tell you what he told me and then my conclusion about it. I'll tell you conclusion first, is that the existence of evil is our mind, is how our mind interprets things. We only understand good and evil from the position of ego. So this is my conclusion. But now let me tell you the quick story. So during World War II, he was standing near the bay, and he saw how it was a 40mm bullet that struck the Japanese Navy or German Navy. I don't remember exactly where he was, but he said it was just one of the Nazi forces. Anyways, hit him, and it was right in his face. It was so close that he could touch his hand. It was the closest he have seen death. And it was not a bullet, it was pretty much like something explosive. And the person pretty much exploded. So it was a 40mm, it's not a bullet, but it's like something explosive. I don't remember what it was. It was the first violent death that he had experienced during this war. So obviously he told me that the death from another person is evil. But then the fact that this Navy was killed was also a big happiness. Because had he reached the bay with his boat, then my neighbor's crew would have died, because it was just fully loaded with ammunition and bombs. So it was like kamikaze stuff. So he said, we took life away from him, and we were happy about it. But isn't this evil for him, for his family? It's a big grief. And their hopes were ruined by something that we called evil. For them, for the Russian Ukrainian forces at the time, it was good, but for him, it was evil. They were happy, one side was happy, but the other side was grieving. So what is it, he said? Is this evil or good? Is there any objective reason for happiness or grief? Who can judge whose opinion is right? And he told me that evil is only part of the knowledge, but God is limitless. There is no evil in this. So I asked him, so what did you see in the death of that Navy man, that kamikaze Navy? He said, I just saw the forces of power through which God shows you the truth. There are no winners, there are no losers, there is no evil. There is an inherent aspiration of God to show this, to show what 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 is divinity. So I heard this and I woke up to this, and my realization after re-listening to this situation is that everything is an illusion. Evil is an illusion of humanity. Religion forces us to believe that there is evil. I believe it's an illusion. You can call me crazy, but I'll stop here for a while, because this made me really really go deep today. I'm sending you lots of love. I can open up this subject even more at some point, but it was profound to me. It was really profound.